they're all in on making sure that we're the first in the world to have switched to and be able to get to a carbon neutral economic way to power automobiles as a consequence of dealing with electric vehicles. We can own the electric vehicle market. It can put, with those 500,000 charging stations, if we can put 1 million jobs back in Detroit and in the Midwest, building cars.
The US is launching a new generation of transport models, and it is shocking China and the rest of the world. Have you ever wondered how a single innovation can send shock waves through the global transport landscape? Well, strap in, because the US just revealed a lot of them. These groundbreaking models not only redefine efficiency and sustainability in transport, but also challenges long-standing norms in logistics and mobility. So let's dissect them each. Self-healing cars. Meet the Terzo Millennio, and it is a game changer. Just imagine a world where your car can automatically fix minor scratches and dents all by itself. No more trips to the body shop or frustrating waiting times. This remarkable technology allows Terzo Millennio to repair itself without any human help, which means it can significantly cut down on maintenance costs while also extending the lifespan of your beloved ride. This breakthrough could lead to widespread applications in the automotive sector. Just think about it. Consumers might save an estimated $1 billion every year in repair costs across the industry. This is primarily due to the reduced need for bodywork and paint repairs, meaning fewer pennies spent on fixing those pesky little scratches. This is cool without a doubt, but there are a lot of things we need to cover, so let's move on to the next insane thing on the list. Biodegradable cars. This thing is making waves thanks to environmental concerns that are becoming increasingly urgent. Traditional petroleum-based plastics contribute massively to pollution, particularly during production and disposal phases. Thankfully, there's a growing movement toward biodegradable materials that are made from renewable resources. For instance, polylactic acid and biopolyamides are providing an eco-friendly alternative for car manufacturing. Ford is a shining example of this shift towards sustainability. The company has been actively exploring the use of biodegradable materials in its vehicle production processes by using bioplastics derived from renewable resources in their manufacturing processes. This transformation not only decreases our reliance on fossil fuels, but also significantly cuts down waste. Imagine a scenario where car parts can decompose after their life cycle ends, drastically lowering the environmental footprint of automobiles. And with the potential market for biodegradable automotive parts projected to reach $5 billion by 2028, it's evident that consumers are increasingly enthusiastic about embracing sustainable options in the automotive industry. Hyperloop project. You might have heard this one. The Hyperloop concept is all about high-speed travel through vacuum-sealed tubes, and several United States companies are actively pursuing this groundbreaking idea. Consider Virgin Hyperloop, which has set its sights on creating a transportation system capable of whisking passengers away at speeds that exceed an astonishing 600 miles per hour. The potential is staggering. In 2020, they successfully conducted a test with human passengers and their innovative pod technology. Just imagine being able to travel between major cities like Los Angeles and San Francisco in under 30 minutes. That's a game changer right there. It could drastically cut travel times while easing congestion on the roads, pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible for intercity transport. But some are already saying this is just trains on steroids. But what do you think? And speaking of trains, let me introduce you to US maglev train projects. Although this technology is more commonly found in countries like China and Japan, the US is setting up similar systems that are burgeoning in the US. The California High-Speed Rail Project is exploring ways to integrate maglev technology into its future expansions. By utilizing magnetic levitation, these trains can achieve speeds that exceed 200 miles per hour. That makes for a quick and efficient transport option, especially compared to traditional air travel, and it's a much greener choice as well. Lowering greenhouse gas emissions associated with train systems is a crucial step toward a more sustainable future. Again, you probably know about this, but let me ask you, will you prefer this over the Hyperloop? Drone delivery. The US is making significant strides in drone tech, and both delivery and passenger transport options are on the horizon. Amazon Prime Air is working diligently to create drone delivery systems that can get packages to your doorstep within a mere 30 minutes using unmanned aerial vehicles. Early tests have shown impressive results, and soon these services could roll out in urban areas where traditional delivery methods have trouble due to pesky traffic congestion. Another prominent example is Wing, a subsidiary of Alphabet, Google's parent company. Wing launched its its commercial delivery service in the Dallas-Fort Worth area in April 2022, offering deliveries of various items such as groceries, takeout food, and pharmaceuticals within a 6-mile range with a maximum payload of 2.5 pounds. DroneUp is also a key player in the drone delivery market, focusing on autonomous delivery solutions across the country. With a network of over 22,000 drone pilots, DroneUp aims to provide fast and reliable deliveries for healthcare organizations and retailers, boasting an average delivery time of just 12 minutes within a 1-mile radius. These companies highlight the growing trend and potential of drone delivery services in the United States, catering to various needs from medical supplies to everyday consumer goods. Urban air mobility. Urban air mobility, or UAM, is transforming the way we think about transportation in bustling cities across the US. Imagine a world where electric vertical takeoff and landing, or eVTOL aircraft, whisk you over traffic jams, delivering you to your destination with speed and efficiency. That's the exciting vision behind UAM, and several pioneering companies are making this futuristic dream a reality. Among the leaders in this space are Joby Aviation and Archer Aviation, both of which are pushing the boundaries of technology to develop these innovative aircraft. Joby Aviation, based in Santa Cruz, California, is at the forefront of this revolution, crafting a remarkable eVTOL aircraft aimed at redefining air taxi services. This company is not just about flying high, it's all about providing a sustainable and environmentally friendly alternative to traditional ground transport options. How cool is that? And let's dive into some of the specifications that make Joby Aviation stand out. Their aircraft can carry 4 passengers along with a pilot, making it ideal for urban commuting. With a maximum takeoff weight of around 5,300 pounds, it's built robustly while still being nimble enough for city traffic. The range is also impressive, allowing for flights of up to 150 miles, which means you can zip between cities without a second thought. Thinking about speed? How does 200 miles per hour sound? That's right, Joby's aircraft hits a top speed of 200 miles per hour, combining quickness with efficiency. Speaking of efficiency, it has a payload capacity of about 1,000 pounds, giving it the muscle it needs for various applications. And let's not ignore the noise. During cruises, it generates only 45 decibels A-weighted, a significant reduction from the piercing sounds of traditional helicopters. And recently, Joby Aviation has made some serious strides in its development journey. In September 2023, they marked a huge milestone by delivering their first electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft to Edwards Air Force Base as part of a $131 million contract with the United States Air Force through the Agility Prime program. This historic delivery positions Joby as the first electric vertical takeoff and landing air taxi operator stationed at a United States military base, paving the way for expedited Federal Aviation Administration certification for commercial operations. Isn't that exciting? Flight testing has been another area where Joby has excelled. By June 2023, they had clocked over 30,000 miles of flight testing with their prototypes, showcasing their capabilities in a range of conditions, including busy urban settings. A significant moment occurred on November 12, 2023, when the first crewed flight took off in New York City. This event not only demonstrates the viability of urban air mobility, but also signifies a pivotal advancement in urban air travel. But that is not all. In July 2024, Joby accomplished a groundbreaking feat by completing a flight with their hydrogen-powered electric vertical takeoff and landing, covering an impressive distance of 523 miles with only water vapor as its emission. And Joby isn't just resting on its laurels. They are ramping up production capabilities at their facility in Marina, California, with big plans for a larger manufacturing site that will support self-sufficient mass production of their aircraft by 2025. But the best part? They are not alone. Competition is on its way. Let's talk about it. Archer Aviation, an exciting player in the urban air mobility game. So let's also take a closer look at one of Archer's standout creations, the Maker. This aircraft is engineered to accommodate up to 4 passengers, making it a fantastic option for small groups or solo travelers who want to skip the hassle of ground transport. When it comes to weight, the Maker has a maximum takeoff weight of around 6,500 pounds. It's built for efficiency without sacrificing performance. With a range of approximately 60 miles, you can easily hop between neighborhoods or even take a short trip to neighboring cities. And when you need speed, the Maker has you covered, boasting a top speed of 130 miles per hour. Who wouldn't love to zoom through the skies at that pace while skipping stoplights below? Recently, Archer has been making waves with its clear focus on urban commuting. The maker is designed specifically for those short-distance trips that are often a hassle with traditional taxis or ride-sharing services, but that's just part of the story. Archer has forged impressive partnerships and collaborations in the industry. One of the most notable alliances is with United Airlines, which has committed to purchasing up to 200 Maker eVTOLs. This partnership is part of a broader strategy to weave sustainable aviation into the airline's operations. It's a win-win. United Airlines gets to modernize its fleet, and Archer gets to showcase its cutting-edge technology. As they innovate, Archer is also staying on top of regulatory requirements. They are actively working on obtaining FAA certification for their aircraft, all while conducting extensive flight tests to ensure safety and operational efficiency. That's crucial because safety is always the priority when it comes to air travel. It's not just about flying high, it's about flying safely. And let's take a moment to talk about the future of UAM and its market potential. According to a report by Morgan Stanley, the global market for UAM could skyrocket to an astonishing $1 trillion by 2040. Can you imagine the possibilities? Cities are on the lookout for revolutionary solutions to tackle traffic congestion and environmental challenges, and UAM could be their golden ticket. Needless to say that the urban transportation landscape is changing quickly, and with innovators like Joby Aviation and Archer leading the way, we can look forward to a flying future that might soon be our everyday reality. Doesn't that change the way you look at commuting now? Well, if this didn't, then my friend, you need to know about this next one. Autonomous taxis. Now, I know these days autonomous driving is not a novel thing, but the US is taking it to a whole new level. We're talking about self-driving cars that not only promise to enhance safety, but also aim to tackle the ever-growing problem of traffic congestion. How? Well, meet Waymo, a subsidiary of Alphabet Inc. and a trailblazer in the self-driving vehicle space, has made waves since its origin with Google's self-driving car project back in 2009. Over the years, Waymo has continually advanced its technology and is now considered a leader in the industry. Yeah, Tesla might be famous for bringing this tech into their commercial cars, but Waymo is doing it with public transportation. They primarily operate their fully autonomous ride-hailing service in Phoenix, Arizona, a location where they've conducted extensive testing to refine their systems. And it doesn't stop there. Waymo is expanding its services to iconic cities like San Francisco and Los Angeles. By mid-2024, Waymo will boast a fleet comprising nearly 800 self-driving vehicles. What about the technology behind these vehicles? Waymo's 6th generation driver system is nothing short of revolutionary. It features an optimized sensor suite that not only enhances resolution and range, but also brings down costs. This remarkable system is designed to tackle various weather conditions. Whether it's a sunny day, rain, or even fog, Waymo's vehicles are built to handle it all. But enough about Waymo. Now let's talk about another prominent player in the autonomous vehicle market owned by General Motors: Cruise. This is focused on developing autonomous vehicles tailored for urban ride-hailing services, similar to what Waymo is doing. But Waymo's strategy involves gradually expanding its service areas and refining its technology with a focus on safety and reliability. Its approach includes partnerships with other companies to integrate its technology into third-party vehicles. Cruise aims for a faster rollout of its autonomous ride-hailing service, focusing initially on urban markets where there is high demand for ride-sharing services. Although they've faced some challenges along the way, Cruise is continually refining their technology and expanding their operational capabilities, proving they're committed to making headway in this space. Their test vehicles are currently cruising around cities like San Francisco, where they are preparing to launch paid ride-hailing services in the near future. So what does all this mean economically? The impact of autonomous vehicles on the economy is truly substantial. According to estimates from the Brookings Institution, by 2021, driverless vehicles were expected to generate around $67 billion in economic value. Moreover, they could provide about $3.1 trillion in societal benefits, like the reduced accidents, improved mobility, and decreased congestion that can help our cities breathe a little easier. Fast forward to 2040, and it's projected that around 25% of the global market for light-duty vehicles could be autonomous vehicles. That's a huge shift, don't you think? But it's not all smooth sailing. Despite these exciting advancements, there are significant regulatory challenges that must be navigated for widespread adoption adoption of autonomous vehicles. The US currently faces a complicated landscape of regulations across 50 states. Each state has its own rules on licensing, safety standards, and data protection. This patchwork of regulations makes it difficult for manufacturers to create vehicles that are compliant nationwide. On top of that, there are pressing legal liability concerns. When it comes to accidents involving autonomous vehicles, the question of who is responsible remains murky. Clear guidelines are essential to determine liability when a self-driving car is involved in a collision. Additionally, safety standards are being revisited. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is hard at work on new regulations aimed at promoting innovation while ensuring consumer safety. Their objectives include crafting uniform guidelines across states and providing exemptions for outdated safety rules. So it is only a matter of time. And in terms of investment trends, Waymo announced in 2024 that they intend to invest up to $5 billion into their operations. This hefty investment reflects their ambition to broaden their services and enhance their technology further. As technology develops, several key components are crucial to the ongoing evolution of AVs. For example, advancements in sensor technology are ramping up the capabilities of these vehicles significantly. Waymo's 6th generation system has been designed to reduce the number of sensors necessary while improving their effectiveness, thanks to clever placement and redundancy. In addition, continuous improvements in artificial intelligence algorithms are enabling autonomous vehicles to make rapid, real-time decisions based on complex data inputs from their environment. But it was like the US wasn't satisfied with all this, because this can be replicated by China or anyone that can make autonomous vehicles. So what did they do? They are creating an ecosystem. You see, these are not just some projects that are independent and being developed by their own. It is all part of a big plan. Let me explain. The new era. The development of autonomous vehicles and connected transportation technologies is poised to create a new era in mobility, fundamentally reshaping urban ecosystems and enhancing the way people interact with their environments. Cities across the US are implementing smart city technologies that utilize IoT devices and data analytics to improve urban living conditions. These initiatives focus on enhancing public safety, reducing energy consumption, optimizing traffic flow, and improving waste management through connected systems. With companies like Waymo and Cruise leading the charge in self-driving technology, cities are witnessing the emergence of safer, more efficient transportation systems that can significantly reduce traffic congestion and accidents. But to make it an ecosystem, the US had to figure out two things, and they have already started the process. The United States is on a thrilling journey to revolutionize how we travel on our highways, blazing a trail towards safer and more efficient automated systems. Let's kick things off with automated highway systems. This is the first piece of the puzzle. Have you ever thought about how cars could communicate with each other and the road itself? That's exactly what the the Department of Transportation is investing in connected vehicle technologies. These advancements are designed to allow vehicles to share real-time information, creating a smarter driving experience that enhances safety and efficiency on our highways. Through vehicle-to-infrastructure communication, cars can receive instant updates about traffic signals, road conditions, and the movements of surrounding vehicles. Picture this: traffic lights adjusting their timing based on current traffic flow, meaning shorter wait times for everyone. How great would that be? By efficiently managing traffic, we can already imagine seeing fewer stalled cars and smoother commutes. And the benefits don't stop there. These connected vehicle systems are equipped to alert drivers to potential hazards, like unexpected stops or accidents ahead. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, this technology could prevent up to 600,000 crashes a year in the US. That's a game changer. Various pilot programs across the country are putting these connected vehicle technologies to the test. For example, the Michigan Department of Transportation has rolled out a vehicle-to-infrastructure system on several highways, allowing vehicles equipped with this technology to communicate with traffic signals and receive live updates on traffic conditions. Now, let's shift our focus to the second that the US is figuring out in order to build this ecosystem of the future: the electric and autonomous buses. A hot topic in urban transportation innovation, cities are increasingly adopting electric buses that are also equipped with cool autonomous driving technologies. This isn't just about cutting down on carbon emissions, though that's a huge part of it. It's also about making public transit more accessible and efficient for everyone. Take the Los Angeles Metro, for instance. They're on an ambitious mission to transition their entire bus fleet to zero-emission vehicles by 2030. This plan is huge, considering it means replacing over 2,200 diesel buses with electric models. As of early 2024, LA Metro has already put more than 300 electric buses into service. bus, making a significant dent in greenhouse gas emissions. What's backing this initiative? Federal grants and state funding are playing a crucial role. In fact, California allocated a whopping $1 billion in 2021 for zero-emission bus projects alone. That funding helps pave the way for a cleaner, more sustainable public transit system. One standout project that's grabbing attention is Michigan State University's introduction of its electric autonomous bus. This bus operates with SAE Level 4 automation, which means it can drive itself without any human supervision under certain conditions. How cool is that? Equipped with advanced sensors and a specialized software platform from ATIS Tech, it can navigate safely while communicating with infrastructure through vehicle-to-infrastructure technology. The deployment of this bus has been nothing short of extensive, completing over 650 test runs before finally accepting passengers. It's designed with accessibility in mind, featuring a wheelchair ramp and audio messaging for riders who require assistance. This isn't just about getting from point A to B, it's about redefining mobility for students and staff while also serving as a research platform, gathering valuable data to improve future autonomous vehicle design. And that's not all. Another exciting project is happening at the beautiful Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore in Michigan. Starting mid-August 2024, visitors can hop on an autonomous electric bus that's fully ADA compliant and designed to offer tours throughout the park. This initiative tests the waters of autonomous technology in a more natural setting while also providing tourists with accessible transportation options. The project is supported by a $250,000 grant from the National Park Service's Mobility Challenge program, highlighting how the government is backing advanced transportation solutions in our national parks. How awesome is that? In the mix is another innovative player, the New Flyer Excelsior AV, described as America's first autonomous bus with SAE Level 4 autonomy. This bus utilizes an advanced sensor suite called Auto Drive, allowing it to navigate routes on its own while ensuring passenger safety through advanced driver assistance systems. New Flyer is teaming up with various transit authorities to launch pilot programs across the country, with the Connecticut Department of Transportation leading the charge in testing these automated buses in real-world service. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. As exciting as these advancements are, there are challenges that need to be tackled to scale up these technologies effectively. For one, funding gaps remain a major hurdle. While there's a clear demand for electric and autonomous buses, actual funding falls short. According to a report from CalSTART, state and local governments requested over $8 billion for transit improvements, but only received about $1.7 billion from federal sources. That's a wide gap that needs to be bridged. Additionally, infrastructure needs are another pressing issue. Implementing connected vehicle technologies means we'll require significant investment in upgrading our infrastructure. This means installing vehicle-to-infrastructure communication systems along highways and urban roads, necessitating a coordinated effort from local and federal stakeholders. The United States is actively pursuing these groundbreaking transportation solutions through automated highway systems and electric autonomous buses. These projects not only seek to enhance safety and efficiency, but also significantly contribute to sustainability goals by cutting down emissions in public transportation. As these technologies continue to develop, they offer the exciting promise of transforming urban mobility, making it safer, more efficient, and better for our environment. But China is not just sitting on their hands while this happened. No, my friend, they are all in. They are trying to replicate and even outshine everything the United States does when it comes to innovation. There is a reason these two nations are the world's superpowers, and the innovation landscape is starting to resemble their battleground. From autonomous vehicles and renewable energy systems to artificial intelligence and quantum computing, both countries are pouring substantial resources into research and development, vying to secure a dominant position in the ever-evolving technological landscape. The stakes are high as the nation that emerges as the innovation leader stands to gain significant economic and geopolitical advantages on the world stage. But if you want to know what exactly they are making in China, watch the video we just released. Trust me, you will be shocked. So thanks for watching, and I will see you there.